Hi besties, welcome back to the channel. This is a requested tutorial from one of our subscribers. This style is from Shop Snow. Yeah, I think so. Shop Snow on IG. And one of our subscribers requested for it. So if you're interested, keep on watching. To my return subscribers, I love you all. If you're just seeing this channel for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Subscribe, hit on the subscribe button if you haven't, and turn on your notification bell. So it's a shirt, but the back has this twisted effect. All right, it's a button shirt, but the back has a twisted effect. So okay, I'll draw my starting line on my pattern paper. From there I'll get my bust point, my underbust, my waistline, my hip line. Then I'm going to come down by 3 inches from the hip line, because this 3 or 4 inches or 5, depending on how long you want it, but the one on the thumbnail, it's beneath the hip line, like it's after the length is after the hip line. Okay, so I'm going to mark the lines just the way you see me doing, and I used lacra for this tutorial. I used the thick lacra for this tutorial. Okay, but I think I love the shirt actually. So I'll label the lines: bust points, under bust, waistline, hip line, and the full length. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I will divide my shoulder by 2, and I will add extra 2 inches, 2 or 3 inches, because it has a falling shoulder. Okay, then I'll get my neck width 3, my neck depth. This is the back pattern I'm cutting. My neck depth is going to be 1. Okay, this is the back pattern. Then from my shoulder I'll come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. Then I'll get my armhole line, that's my chest line, which is also my armhole line. Okay, so I'm going to connect it this way and connect it this other way as well. All right, I'll label it my chest line. I'll connect the shoulder slope to the neckline. Then I'll curve my neck, my round neckline. Okay, then I'll curve my armhole. Then after that, I'm going to insert my full body measurement, that's my round body measurement. There is no darts for this. So on the chest line, I'll divide my bust divided by 4. I will add 2 inches seam allowance. My waist divided by 4, I'll add 2 inches seam allowance. My hip divided by 4, I'll add 2 inches seam allowance. You can add 3 depending on how free you want your shirt to be. So I just connected the points. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do now is to get that. I'm trying to look at the video for that style. To get that, I wanted to come up by 1 inch from my waistline, but I said no, I want to maintain the waistline. All right, I'll be maintaining the waistline. That is how deep I want mine to be. So I'll be coming in by half of an inch on the waistline. Then I'm going to connect it like a V shape, V neckline shape. Connect it like I maintained my waistline, then I came in by half inch, so that when I open it is going to be 1 inch. So I connected it like a V neckline to from the neck width down to meet that line. If you don't want your open back to be down, to come down very well, please, you can come up by, you can use your underbust, or you come down by 2 inch from your underbust. So now I'll just give it a curve. I came up by, on my full length, I came up by half of a 5 inch. Then I'll just curve it to meet the, you know, like a slanted effect, but in a curve manner. All right, that is just what I did now. Hope you guys are following. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'll go ahead and cut this out first. Then we are not done with the back. I'll just cut this out so that it's not be confusing anybody. Okay, so I used lacra fabric for this, and I made use of 2.5 yards of lacra fabric. Now I think I love this top, so I'm going to be recreating another one, though I won't be filming it. I'll be recreating another one with a crepe fabric. Then I'm going to tell you, you know, that there are this crepe fabric that are a little bit stretchy, so I'll recreate it. Then I'll be telling you guys which one I feel is better. Do you understand? Now, so after cutting out my pattern, the next thing I'll do now is to come down by 1.5 inch from my waistline. Then you mark, you connect like this. That is where I'm going to be cutting out. I'll be cutting it out. Okay, that's where it's going to be joining. They will be joining there, so I'll go ahead and cut it out. Come down by 1.5 inches from your, like wherever your V neckline stop, you come down by 1.5 inches from there. Okay, mine stopped at my waistline. So for my waistline, I came down by 1.5 inches, then I cut it out. Then you're going to use within slash and spread on it. Okay, so I've done my marked my line. I connected. I numbered it 1 to 4. Okay, so I'll bring another pattern paper. This is not going to be enough, so I'm going to add some pattern paper and bring it back. Okay, so this is it. I've gone ahead to merge some pattern paper. So I'll be opening this slash and spread now. Please watch what I'm doing. Do not open it entirely. Do not open it entirely. Okay, so I'll open it like this and I'll be spacing it. Now this depends on how full you want yours to be. It doesn't necessarily need to be that full. Just space it for like about 2 inches away from each other, or 3 inches away from each other. Okay, you should know the one that is best for you, but it shouldn't be more than 3 inches. Okay, so I'll just space it. Mine was about 2.5 inches away from each other. It shouldn't be more than 3, please. Then I'll go ahead and I'll connect the lines. Now while connecting, you see that place I'm marking now, I'll be coming out by 1/2 inch. I came out by 1/2 inch. Then on the full length, I did not add any allowance on the full length, so I just came out by 1/2 inch on that side, on the outer part. That's where I'll be joining together. That 1/2 inch is for joining allowance. Do you understand? So I'll go ahead and cut this. Then after cutting this, I'll make sure I notch. You see this place I'm cutting now, I added 1/2 inch. I'm going to notch that place to indicate that's the place I'm joining. That's our center front. That's the center front. So that's the place that is going to be having the joining. Okay, I don't know if you understand, but while cutting on the fabric, I think you guys will understand. Now I am done cutting it, and I won't be making use of that slash and spread again. I'll just throw it away. Then I'll be notching that part that will have joining. I'll just notch it. That's the place that will have joining. Okay, so this is what I have here. If you watch, it's not equal. Why it's not equal? It's because of that 1/2 inch I added. After joining that 1/2 inch, it will be equal. Okay, so this is it. So I'll be cutting for I've already gone ahead to cut the back. The back is just the normal way. The front, sorry, this is the front. The front is just the normal way you cut your shirt. Your button down shirt. Neck width 3, neck depth 3. Okay, this is the front pattern, the way you cut your shirt. If you don't know how to cut shirt, I'll leave the link down the description box here. So I've gone ahead to cut it on my fabric, and this is it. And you can see I added half inch all around. So now this way is going to that will have gathers. If you want, you pleat it. If you want, don't pleat it. You see that notch place I did? That's that notch place. You see that notch place? It's going to be having gathers. If you like, you pleat it. If you don't like, don't pleat it, because that place will be twisted. Don't worry, you understand. This is the front. This is the front. This is the back. Oh my god, guys, I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and close the neckline. This is the back. We'll go ahead and fold the neckline, okay, for the back. All right, hope you understand. Then this part now, that place I notched that they will be joining, I'll just join it with that 1/2 inch. If you want, you pleat it, but I won't be pleating mine. I'll just join it. So just follow my step. Join that place together. Okay, so I'll go ahead now. After sewing the neckline, I'll stitch there. I've gone ahead to cut the sleeve. This is the sleeve, the normal way you cut your sleeve. I'll also be leaving the tutorial on how to cut your sleeve. A link on how to cut your sleeve down the description box. Okay, now this is the front. I'll go ahead and fold the button allowance. I'm going to open it up. This is it. I'll go ahead and I will fold the button allowance. All right, so after that, I'm going to show you what needs to do. So I am done folding my button allowance. Now this is the back. I folded the neckline and I've joined that center I told you to join. I've also joined the down part, like the side, the center of this that I told you to join. Okay, now watch and see what I'll be doing. I'll be doing it like this. So that's why I said, even if you don't pleat it, it will still work. Then you flip it under. Can you see? I don't know if you saw what I did, how I did that. I don't know if you guys saw what I did there. I'll bring it out and I'll do it again. I'll bring it out. This is how I'll be joining it. I'll be joining it to that part. Okay, I'll be joining it to that part like this. I'll join, I'll sew, I'll join this way, I'll join, and I'll flip it back. I'll do same thing for the other side as well. I'm going to bring it up and I'll be joining it to that like the way I did for the other side. I don't know if you really understand. This is tricky, but you're just going to take your time to do it. Just take your time to do it, okay? If you don't understand, you can rewind the video. All right, you can rewind the video if you don't understand. And this is how it's going to look after you're done stitching it. All right, so this is it. I'm done stitching it. Can you see how fine it's looking? Can you see how fine it's looking? Now I'm going to be joining the front to it, shoulder to shoulder. I'll be joining shoulder to shoulder to this. After everything, you can weave the down like wherever that need. You can whip the sides that need whipping. Okay, so I'll be joining the shoulder to shoulder. Now this is the front I brought. I'll be joining it to the back now. I'll go join it shoulder to shoulder. All right, and after joining shoulder to shoulder, I'll add my sleeve to it. I don't want this video to be too long. I'll join the sleeve to it. This sleeve is going to have a band. Okay, so if your sleeve is 30, just minus like 5 inches to it, so that that 5 inches is going to be for the band. Now I'm done adding the sleeve. I'm done adding shoulder to shoulder, and I've joined the sides. Can you see how it's looking? And I've joined the band. This is the band. Just join your normal the normal way you join your band. That is what I did. The essence of this for this tutorial is for the back. That back. The person knows how to. You guys know how to add band on your shirts now. So now the collar is just a normal collar. This is it. You just come measure your round neckline. Mine is 16. I had to cut out 15 because this is a stretchy fabric. Okay, this is a stretchy fabric, so whatever your neckline is, minus either 1 or 2 inches out of it. That's your round neckline. Take your tape and measure your round neckline. Now I'm going to be stitching the sides. I will stitch the 2 sides, and I'll leave ½ inch open. I'll leave ½ inch. Oh, I left ½ inch open. Now after that, I'm going to be joining it. I'll be joining it to it. Okay, the normal way you join your collar now to your shirt. So I'm going to join it to it. So watch and see what I'm doing. I'm trying to fold that ½ inch I brought out inside. I'm trying to fold it. I'll flip it. This is how it's going to look. Just join it. This is how it's going to look after you're done joining. This is just a normal collar. Okay, we've come to the end of this tutorial, and I hope you find it helpful. Please, if you do, give this video a thumbs up, share this video, and leave a nice comment. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, quickly hit on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post beautiful tutorials like this. So like I said, I'm going to be trying this same style on a normal crepe, that normal stretchy crepe that I used to stretch a little, so that I'll compare the both of them, then I'll give you people feedback. All right, for me, I love this lacra fabric. It's very fine. See you on my next one. Bye.